like to congratulate you. Can you tell us how do you feel about winning the Brand of the Year awards for Dr. Goh Cosmeceutical?
Thank you, and I'm very excited and feel very honored to receive this Brand Laureate Award for the year for SME for the Dr. Goh Cosmeceutical. But beside that, I also would like to thank you, my staff, my team, and you all guys to help us actually to achieve this award. Thank you so much.
Over 28 years as a beauty consultant and 20 years of experience as an acupuncturist and traditional Chinese medicine practitioner, TCM, you started the journey with Doctorate Ph.D. to Dr. Goh today. How did you brand yourself as you started out, and how did that change as the years passed?
Well, this is actually a very good question, and I find it is actually very hard for me to brand myself, and even though the company, because that the reason behind is because we started a very small setup. It's only with the 3 beds with 0 clientele base at that moment in way back 2002, and all our clients actually is from word of mouth. So, and for the transformations from Do Visage to Dr. Goh, where Do Visage is actually started to do beauty treatments and slimming treatments. So I'm actually started way back 28 years as a beauty consultant, and therefore that's most of the clients that were introduced to me at that moment is all knowing me as a beauty consultant or a beautician. But throughout the journey, and my clients, because follow me for a long time, but I think since my age of 18 until now, so therefore that throughout their whole transformations of from their beauty to health conditions, therefore I go and study traditional Chinese medicines or acupuncture, and they actually advise me, why don't you take up and do it? I say I can't, because I only have a pair of hands. I couldn't do that much, but they say you try. So therefore that I jump in and I study TCM or traditional Chinese medicines or acupuncture, not because I wanted to do, or not because I wanted to become a TCM practitioner or doctor in TCM, but it's just that my passions, I want to know more about human's body, the health condition, how they actually transform from these good conditions to a bad conditions, or a bad condition to a good conditions. Therefore, I study and practice on my clients actually, and therefore at the end it become a business. So they needed the service, therefore that we joined from Do Visage Beauty and expanded to a TCM outlet. So my challenge in these expansions, which is I also have doubt in myself whether I can do it or not, but I try on that. And beside that, from Do Visage transformed to Dr. Goh Cosmeceutical, because at that moment, because of in the market that many of the product sets is no longer in the market. So therefore that one of our suppliers that they no longer can supply the products to me. Therefore that my clients was asking, why don't you do your own? And I was so afraid, and I actually give it a thought. It's either I close the beauty department, focus on TCM only, or I pick up both. So at the end my clients say that you should actually do both. So that's how that we transform, from Do Visage, added in Dr. Goh Cosmeceutical.
Wow, what a fantastic journey from you transformed from Do Visage to Dr. Goh. And can you also share a bit with us what have been some of your biggest learning experience in running the business?
Well, throughout this 20 years, the biggest challenges for me is actually I started this business in a very naive way, I would say that, because that time I was very young, and they just say, hey, let's start out a business. So without a second thought, I say, why not? Doing facial is like eating food, that simple. But we don't realize that behind the scene, set up a business, it's required a lot of management skill. No matter it's managed in terms of finance, managing people, managing clients, appointments, things like that. So therefore that throughout this whole 20 years, I really learned a lot on this management skill, because that I didn't study it, don't have chance to study it. I don't have chance to study it. Therefore, but I would like to thank you actually, a group of my very loyal clients. Each time that I faced out, when they see me, "Oh, why you look sad?" Actually, I'm not looking sad. It's just that I'm thinking. So they will realize, they realize that I maybe face some little challenge. So therefore that they will ask me and I will share with them my little problems. Then they will teach me how to do it and they guide me through the problems. So in this point, honestly, I'm very grateful and I thank you so much for all the loyal clients is with me throughout the whole 20 years. I'm very happy to see my clients to be healthier, beauty from day to day. That's how that we keep our relationship stronger.
Wow, we can see how strong the bond between Dr. Goh and his client. And adding to the previous question, what advice would you give to someone looking to start their own business?
Wow. To be honest, this question is that if someone would like to start a business, make sure that you strike hard, work hard, and listen more to the advice from the elderly or experienced people, and just work hard.
Since you shared your journey, your challenges, and the relationship you have with your clients, can you share with us a little bit of your secret? Where do you see your business in 5 years, since this year is your 20th anniversary?
Well, in the next 5 years, I hope that we can actually do it even better in more details, and we give the clients the best out of the best that we can.
Last but not least, what is your key to success?
Same, work hard and to be consistent and perseverance. This is actually the key to my success. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Congratulations again to Dr. Goh and you, Dr. Jenny, for winning the Brand Laureate Award.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone, and thank you team. Thank you my clients, and thank you my parents. Thank you.